Many of you, if not all of you, have noticed how the majority of wizards feared saying the name Lord Voldemort throughout the Harry Potter books. There's actually a lot more to it, not just the taboo placed on his name.
Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, when only remembers to turn on the light.
In this video, I want to thoroughly look at exactly why people feared not only saying the name, but the name Voldemort itself. During the First Wizarding War, a taboo was placed on his name by the Dark Lord himself, which caused protective enchantments to fail and disappear, leaving many people vulnerable to attack. It took some time for wizards to discover why these protective charms were indeed failing. Some questioned their own power, some questioned their wands. Little did they know it was their own words that counteracted their spells. So this is what started it off. It wasn't just the fear of saying his name. It was witches and wizards using their minds to avoid placing themselves at an immediate disadvantage. After some time, it became almost a custom not to speak his name at any given time, even after his death. For the name Voldemort brought with it many sad memories, and the darkness that cast a shadow on the wizarding world. Now, there were those who believed that only the most loyal and faithful followers of the Dark Lord had the privilege of saying his name, and cursed those who weren't worthy, though these are mostly his followers who believed such a thing. Then comes along Harry, someone who's been outside of this anti-name circle. Harry angered several people, and surprised many too, by using the name of Voldemort. Even Lucius Malfoy was extremely surprised to see the boy say the name of his former master. Dumbledore, however, told Harry to use the name. He explained, and I quote, "Always use the proper name for things. Fear of the name increases fear of the thing itself." If you ask me, the term "he who must not be named" is a lot more intimidating. I do understand that during the war it was necessary for people to protect themselves, but after his first downfall, the upcoming generation were taught to fear the name Lord Voldemort, and it sounds rather uncomfortable, teaching someone to fear, but in a way that's exactly what it was. But for me, during the Second War, this is where I get it, that people are being smart, for saying the Dark Lord's name led to certain torture by Death Eaters for information on Harry Potter's whereabouts. I definitely wouldn't be saying the name Lord Voldemort under any circumstance. Okay, so now let's jump right back to fearing Voldemort's name after he's dead. Why was this so? Was it due to the Dark Lord's impact? But what about Gellert Grindelwald? What about his impact? He's dead, and many feared him during the peak of his power. Many were terrified actually. The man caused a wizarding war during World War II, for God's sake. But he was openly defeated by Dumbledore. Literally, the man was the light to succumb Grindelwald's darkness. And that's why Grindelwald's name was not forgotten, but it was certainly no longer feared, because people knew he had an equal that could best him. There were many who believed that Albus Dumbledore was still this ray of hope when Voldemort first rose to power, and even after his rebirth. But sadly, after the headmaster's death, the name of Voldemort was twice as intimidating and hugely feared, much more than it ever was. That is all for today's video, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. If you feel it deserves it, then give it a thumbs up. If you want to check out any more Harry Potter videos from this channel, they're on the left hand side. There's 2 boxes to click, and that globe over on the right hand side is my second channel, World of Wonder. If you want to check that out, then click the globe. Thanks again, have a great day.